Tequila beers, something me and my best friend Jordan, who's been on this channel, do from time to time with beers like Corona, Dos Equis, Mexican beers, stuff like that. Pour a little of the beer out or drink that, put a shot of tequila in, add your lemon or lime, shake it up, and you're good to go. But we have something a bit more professionally done. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Maple-Ruski, for another Ruski Brewski review. And today the beer I have for you is by the Blood Brothers Brewing here in Toronto, Ontario. And this is their, I'm going to butcher this name, Narco Satanicos. Narco Satanicos. Tequila barrel-aged farmhouse ale with citrus. Coming in at 8.2% alcohol by volume and an unknown IBUs. It's not listed on the website, and on Untappd there are no listed IBUs either. But looking at the bottle, it's black, it's gold. You have a man with glasses and some weird funky designs. Focus on the bottle camera. No, that's fine. Some abstractness going on. It's weird looking. It has a wax cap, which I struggled with my knife to at least get some sort of indentation, imprint, or cutting away at it, so I can, pop the top with this here bottle opener. So we're gonna do that right now, because I'm very intrigued. I like farmhouse ales. I like tequila. I like tequila in beers. I want to see how this goes. So we got the cap. Plain gold cap, pretty cool. Ah, I just missed it. I'm gonna take this wax off. It's very thick wax, I have to say, trying to get it off the, or at least trying to dig in there, but pain in the ass. We're gonna pour it into my Collective Arts IPA style glass, because this is the glass I'm using tonight, so let's pour it up. 8.2%. Dangerous. We're gonna pour about that much. 500 mils. It's a big beer. 8.2. Watch out, guys. Looking at the beer, it's slightly hazy. You can still see pretty much through it, but there is a slight haze. A little bit of a white head on there, but very pale yellow color. Looks pretty nice. The head sizzling when the bubbles pop. Very excited to see how it smells. Farmhousey, that like wild yeastiness going on, funky smelling, mixed in with a lot of citrus and lemon, heavy lemon, maybe slight lime as well. And you do get a slight alcohol bite smell of it, which would assumably being from the tequila barrels. It smells like a hard-working fiesta. I'm kind of nervous. I'm really getting that tequila smell off it. Wow, look at that. A little nervous here. Let's have a sip. That's a funky flavor. That's a funky flavor. Farmhouse Ale Saison with those Brettanomyces. Brettanomyces? Is it Brettanomyces? Yeah. Brettanomyces. Sorry, I had to take a quick peek at the website there. But yeah, funkiness Brettanomyces moving into a slight tequila, very, very slight tequila flavor with some alcohol in there, and then ending off with a nice citrus lemon lime note and some sort of breadiness in the finish. Interesting. Cheers, everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Wow, yeah. This is how it goes. Saison Farmhouse Ale style, funkiness, Brettanomyces, all that jazz. Great flavor. Moving into a very sweet, tropical fruit note, which I can't pinpoint what it is. maybe like a mango almost. Then moving into your tequila with salt and lemon in the finish, and then leaving you with slight tequila, slight citrus, and slight wild yeasty flavor on your tongue with a nice, even subtle breadiness. It's a roller coaster of flavors off this beer, and it's funky. That's the word for it. It's funky. The tequila's well done. I think it's seeped into the beer really, really nicely. And going with a farmhouse ale style of beer to pair with this tequila barrels. Great choice, because farmhouse ales, they have that weird funkiness, which sort of works in my opinion with the tequila and the salt and the lemon. Quite nice so far. Looking on the bottle here, you have the front label, and that's the only label you have. So it says Narcos Satanicos, tequila barrel-aged farmhouse ale with citrus, 8.2% ABV, 500 milliliters. Blood Brothers Brewing, Toronto, Canada. That's all it has on here. No brewed on, no best before date, no IBUs, no description, none of that fancy stuff. Which I would love to see, because you have the back end of the bottle just free real estate. It's free real estate. Just put that on the bottle. A little description. I think that would add a nice touch to the presentation of the bottle itself. Moving over to the website now, bloodbrothersbrewing.com. You come over here on their beer glossary, because I couldn't find it under the beer section. I did pick this up. Sometime in August. So it's not on the website anymore. But moving down the beer glossary, you do have this name, Narco Satanicos, on here. And it reads, Tequila Barrel-Aged Farmhouse Ale with Citrus, 8.2% ABV. This farmhouse ale was aged for 1 year in tequila barrels, then re-fermented with Brettanomyces and citrus fruit, creating earthy flavors of herb and spices. Damn straight. I mean, being it at 8.2%, it is a slow sipper, and it makes you slow sip it because the tequila in it has strong flavors. The alcohol of the tequila it's present but not overwhelming compared to, say, like a bourbon barrel-aged imperial stout. Those IBUs aren't there. That alcohol bite isn't there, but it isn't that as intense, but it is still present just slightly for taste, which I find quite nice. But yes, definitely a slow sipper indeed. Finally, moving over to Untappd, Narcos Satanicos by Blood Brothers has been given a 3.86 bottle caps out of 5, and that's out of 230 ratings. It's a lot of beer. It's a light colored beer, but it is a lot of beer. The mouthfeel sort of seems a bit thicker. I think it's because of all the crazy flavors that's going on. It feels like a heavier beer, but it still goes down relatively smooth. I wouldn't say it's really my cup of tea or pint of beer, but it's definitely something really cool to try. I would definitely prefer maybe a smaller can of this, maybe a bit of a sample, rather than this 500ml bottle, because it's a lot of beer to enjoy in one sitting for sure. With that said, it smells great. It tastes pretty damn good. It is heavy. It is a very funky, very interesting kind of beer, because I've never had anything like it. I've never had any beers aged in tequila barrels, so it's definitely something new to me. It's just not my flavor, but it does deserve a solid 8.5 out of 10 for a flavor rating. Wow, we jumped into those ratings before I had a final sip. Sorry guys, this isn't the final sip. Wow. So final ratings for this Narcos Sintanicos. It's a big beer. It's heavy. It's a heavier beer, heavier mouthfeel, even though it is a light color. A lot of great flavors, great aromas. Tequila is done well. Saison Farmhouse Ale is done well. Citrus notes perfectly well done. That sweetness, which I'm gonna go and pinpoint as a mango, well done as well. It's just a very heavy beer, both in flavor intensity and mouthfeel. So it's not for everybody. Definitely wouldn't want all this beer all at once. Realistically, I'm probably not going to drink all this at once. It's a very heavy beer, definitely a big slow sipper, but I still got to give it a solid 8 out of 10. As for presentation, I like the wax cap. It is pretty thick, so it can be a little bit of a bitch to get through to actually be able to put a bottle opener under the wax. But it looks pretty cool. I like the Blood Brothers logos and their labels and just the design, the black and the gold, very, very cool. But it's missing a lot of information. Descriptions, IBUs, bottled on or best before date, ingredients, stuff like that. Missing a lot of that. And you have a lot of real estate on the back end to throw on another label and check off those boxes. But for the website, having it on the beer glossary is very nice to see. Slightly, a little bit of a description here, which is perfect in that regard, but still, no IBUs, no ingredients, no malt, hops, and yeast, none of that stuff. So overall presentation, because it's a really cool logo, but it's missing a lot of information, gets a solid 7 out of 10. With all that said, guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers on review in the future, leave all the information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to Me Made Brewski, it'd be greatly appreciated as well. And that's going to do it for Me Made Brewski, and like I always say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers.